Alright, hey, what's up, everybody? Jay here again. So, I listened to Joyner Lucas's ADHD 2 album. A little bit of hindsight. Joyner Lucas, he's cool to me, you know what I'm saying? He has good flow. He can say some things. I know there's a lot of people that are more of a fan of him than me, but that's because the previous, projects I listened to from him, they were a little bit, they didn't feel like complete projects. They didn't feel like they had every element that I personally need, or feel is needed for a complete project. But this was suggested to me, and as I was stating on another review I did, there's a whole UK versus US, who has the best rappers, who has the best lyricists, type of thing, which also was kind of emphasized by Drake in a statement he made recently. But besides that, so let's go with Joyner. So listen to this. He usually has some sort of theme, and it's usually, a mental health type of theme, which is, well, not usually, but this one is obviously. In the beginning, it was cool. Very track heavy, or very lyric heavy tracks. For like the first, I would say 5 maybe, there was no real, I didn't personally feel there was any real, there's a lot of content there, and Joyner raps so fast sometimes it's hard to catch up, or you gotta really sit there and piece together what he's saying. But then when he starts to get down to like track 7 or 8, he starts to get into his commercial bag. And also this album is, or this, project is 18 tracks. But then he starts to show that commercial side. He starts to show that he can make a song that's not just bars with no real structure necessary, or structure to the bar but not no structure to the song. The hook's not there. But then he gets in this, this little boom where he's going with, he has Ty Dolla Signs, he has T-Pain, he has Big Sean on tracks, he has, Black Bear, who's an underrated artist on the track, and then finally on the last track, number 18, he has Chris Brown on the Mama song. I think White Noise is one of my favorite tracks on this album. Overall, I think it's a good album, because if you take the skits out, it's about 15 tracks, and that's my sweet spot, 13 to 15. If you can condense your stuff in there, that's good to me. So we got bars that he showed he can, make tracks. Well, now, so I like this project. I'll say it's like I'll give it like a 6.5, because there's room for growth. I think his next project, if he can combine and blend these a little bit more, I think he might have a good album coming forward. So, but this actually made me more of a interested in maybe becoming a fan of him. I'm not sure, but ADHD 2, I give it a 6.5, and that's not bad. Some people may think that. I don't think so. Tell me what you think.